one can now see, for example, in India, concern about the lack of movement on the 13th Amendment, an assurance given to the Indian Prime Minister and others on many occasions that there will be a settlement to the Tamil question. We can't bypass that. We cannot wish away the minorities of this country, and therefore our own efforts to push forward the 13th Amendment. I served in a working committee with others, has come to nothing so far. Now some would say that, well, the role of China will come to our help. Now actually we've got 1.1 billion and many, the harbour in Manchota, a new announcement a month ago for reconstruction of 1.2 billion by China. A recent announcement that 40 factories will be located in a zone in Biagama are all very welcome. But some are asking whether once the tigers are out, has the dragon come in? Certainly Indians are asking that question. In Japan, we have inspired by President Obama a new leadership in Japan. These are NGO types who have come in now. Bad word in Sri Lanka. The leader was here in Sri Lanka, the Prime Minister, during the tsunami, representing an NGO. They are in power in Japan, and we will see a dramatic shift in foreign policy and a reassertion of human rights by the Japanese government. What implications are there for Sri Lanka, we do not know yet. The ADB report which has just come out draws attention to some progress in the country's poverty alleviation program, but emphasizes that poverty has increased in the plantation sector dramatically, and draws attention to the fact that the Ministry of Nation Building controls 65% of government expenditure and everything is heavily centralized. As was stated in our reports, there is no consultation with the local populations. So finally then, one has to look at how does one balance the markets of the West, value frame with the West, with the new frenzy nation, which is the question of how to balance the two and obtain the best from both. But if there is anybody who thinks we can alienate and fight the West and ignore the value frame of the West, then the future is very dark for this country. And I am saying this with great responsibility that one has to be in a position to balance the friends of the past together with the new friends that we are having today. On rehabilitation, now that Diane has, I must congratulate her for the efforts that they have made to create a framework agreement. As a person who has been involved in the rehabilitation of political prisoners in 1971, and the 18,000 who languished in prisons, and I had the opportunity to visit the prisons, and we recommended very clearly that the 18,000 should be all released because they are misled people. Unfortunately, the Prime Minister listened to our advice, except for the ringleaders, but they were treated well in the camp, in the prisons. They were allowed to take their exams, and there were efforts to bring about. Now 4 months has passed. We have 10, perhaps 15, perhaps 20,000 combatants, ex-combatants. They speak a different language to us Sinhalese. It is different to 71. And it's a very big challenge. How can we win their hearts and minds, where the experience of rehabilitation from the Guantanamo experience was not very good. It is my own feeling that there's too much turf battles going on between the ministries about this younger people. Therefore, we are recommending that the President should take over the rehabilitation of the young people and have people of competence who will be in a position to give them the spiritual guidance. You can give a lot of vocational training and make them good carpenters or make them good masons, but you have to give them healing processes. And these healing processes come from within their own religion and from within their own tradition. And we have said very clearly they should be all given classes in meditation, in yoga, through their own religious traditions. The Hindu religion has extraordinary potential and power for spiritual reconciliation within oneself, and therefore those tools have to be used, and it is through that healing process internally that they will be open to the carpentry, or otherwise that will burn inside them. So this is the challenge, and I do think that Diane is most able and competent, and I hope that you have all the support and thank you.